Hello, guys. Come with me as I take a live trade. This is a strategy I'm willing to give out. I'm testing it on a live account. If you see this, I might have take my profit by the time you see this video. But I'm testing out this strategy on this account. Let us see how good this strategy is going to give us a TP on this particular money we placed here. Okay, I placed a 0.50, which is the minimum lot size. I can maximize my entry, like I can maximize, like open more entries. I can decide to do that, but I just want to do this with 0.50 lot size. So I want to do this with 0.50 lot size. Okay, so I'm risking 0.50 for this. So I want to test out something, and let us see what I am doing that give me the decision. Okay, I know there are more other factors I looked in to know if this buy is okay here. So but this is the major reason why I took a buy. So it can be something you can learn and try out. It can still give you some profit, but don't tell me this is not 100% accurate, you understand? So but I think it can still fetch you some money. Make sure you put your stop loss in whatever you're doing. So but today 0.50 is what I'm going to stake, and my SL is, you see, my SL is just minimum of $5, you understand? So I'm going to stake $5, and I am going to target, let us see what I'm going to target. I'll tell you why I targeted this amount. So I'm going to target 6362, and make sure, and as I target this, I'm also going to ensure that I BE plus whatever I profit, you understand? We learn how to stop your stop loss, like kind of break even. You have to be even your any amount you make, you understand? Like 20 pips, 10 pips to 20 pips, you be E plus. From 5 pips, 10 pips, 20 pips, like save your money once there is a profit you see in the market. So I took a buy here, and I'm expecting this buy to kind of go to 6362. I'm going to still like kind of I can still take from, guys, it's not just all about what I am making. Forget about this amount I'm making over here. Just concentrate on the pips you can get, because the pips is what that matters. They move, you understand? The percentage in profit is what that matters. It's not your investment. So if the pips are okay, are accurate, then you cannot invest and make more, you understand? So you don't need to risk more. A trader, you have to check the percentage in profit of whatever you're doing before you invest more. So back to our chart, you see we're in profit. Even when I know that this is going to do this, I might try to invest more than what I might just target to make any amount I want to make today. I can invest. Check the PIP if it is okay for your investment, that what's your investment. So, and that is it. So I can take my profit anywhere, you understand? But the accuracy, I know there's going to be a buy here, you understand? And let us see something. I want to show something, guys. Okay, let's go to the charts. I'm sorry I'm using this to get you guys through this, just pardon me. So I use trendline breakout strategy. Okay, I want to show us what I'm doing. Okay, look at this, and this is the downtrend on a 5 minutes time frame. Just learn. Okay, you can share this video, like, comment too. This is written in this. So I took a buy, and as I said, it's going to take us up, and the up is here. It's a resistance here. I'm sorry, guys. You guys should know that it's a resistance here. Let's go to M1. I want to show you guys something, why this thing is coming down. This is the reason why this thing is coming down here. here. This is 1 minute time frame. Okay, it's for those who doesn't know how to, you need to know how to read your chart. On 1 minute time frame, this is a high on a 1 minute time frame. This is the minimum of all the time frame, the 1 minute time frame. And in 1 minute time frame, this is a high over here. So this high over here, you can use your object. You can use your object. Go to your object, find the horizontal. You understand? Then you have to come here and place it. You can choose your color to, okay, you can choose a color like the red color. Yeah, you can use this one just to let us know that here is a resistance. There's a resistance here. So, and if this V10 price is going to go over it, I want to get the upper band. I want this thing to be 2, so we can put another one here. What I targeted is I targeted this Y here. Okay, this is how to place resistance on this thing. You can still order for our auto support and resistance. That software can help you, without you drawing all this. You look at the software, it will instruct you where to put all this. You understand? Automatically it will show you all those resistance and support automatically without you sketching all these things out. Okay, so for you to be more accurate, you understand, because at times you think that there's a resistance there but there is no resistance. So but when you use those software, it will help you, understand. But don't rely on them. Don't rely on any software. Don't rely on any indicator, you understand, because the market acts against them many times, you understand. So none of them is 100%. Just make sure you invest wisely. Okay, so as a good investor, you have to know how to place all those put in place all those resistance and support in their places. So you can put the upper here, the downward here, and we can choose a box so that we can box it in and know what is happening. This is 1 minute time frame. Okay, and remember that this thing might not be the same in the higher time frame. You understand? If you go to 15 minutes time frame, you might not even see this. Let's check 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame and check something. 15 minute chart said this. You see, that thing is very short because it's a higher time frame. So I'm not doing this on the higher time frame. I'm doing it on this minimum time frame. So this is my high. Okay, this is what is happening here. If you're wondering what is keeping this particular thing from moving, it's because of there is a resistance here before, you understand. So if price meets resistance, it's going to react, you understand. So price must react in any zone, you understand. So it starts from 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. Then you can start going to the daily, the weekly, the month, you understand, to the yearly, you understand. So once it starts from that 1 minute time frame, so once price is here, price is going to react, you understand. So it's reacting to this high here. So it's reacting to this. So that is why there's going to be a delay here. Whenever price start delaying and start creating a kind of wave, up and down, up and down, up and down, that means it's ranging. Okay, so once it starts ranging here, you should know that there's a delay. It's because there's a resistance, previous resistance there. So that is why. So it's going to fight with it first. V10 is going to fight with this resistance, and once buyers enter here, there's going to be a push up and there will be the resistance, and then this resistance will turn into a support. And where you see that is when the price is going to move up, it will now find another resistance, come down, and this it will reach here. And once it's reached here, it will find here as a support in the future. You understand? In the future, you see that price came and find here as a support, and if you find it as a support, it's going to try to buy, or it will break through, you understand. So but there's going to be a stop, it will pause. So all these things react whenever they meet all this zone, understand. So it's going to do something there, waste time, and try to break it and move more. You see what is happening? It's trying to break through it. So I told you guys there's a buy here, and because of this, hey guys, see how I got this buy. Back to my chart. Before that, click on the like button, share this video, comment if you can, subscribe, hit the bell button, hit the like button, and listen. This is 1 minute chart, and this is a down trade on. Remember, I use object. I use the object button. I use the object button to get this trend line. So I connected this trend line from here. I connected this trend line from here on the 1 minute time frame. On the 1 minute chart, I connected this trend line from here. I came down. I connected this high. I connected this another high here. I zoom in and show us the connections. Okay, I zoomed in. I'm sorry guys, just manage this. I'm going to do better. Okay, I'm going to do better because I'm not good with videos, so this is the best I can do for us now. So in the future, I believe I'm gonna make it more okay. So I connected this high, okay, this high over here. So see another connection. I came down, I looked for another high. I connected this high. I connected this high. You understand? See the highs I connected here. This one, I connected this, I connected this, my trend line connected this, which means that this trend line is a good resistance. You see another connection, another touch here. Price touch it. This V10 touched it. It touched it here. It touched it here. You understand? You see the touches. You see the touches. You see the touches. You understand? So this trend line is good. It's drawn well. You understand? So which means that if there's gonna be any break over here, if there's going to be any breakout over here, it means that this is going to go up. V10 is going to buy. But before that buy, there's going to be a lot of fights. It's not going to just start buying. There will be, and that is where you see what we call risk management. If you do not put, if you do not invest very well, you will lose out your money before the buy will take place. So get it sorted out. You understand? When will this buy take place? This buy at times it will invalidate with another pattern. Know and study and know when pattern changes, because once a trend changes pattern, like a trend might decide to buy and it might still choose to sell. You understand? You still see a trend that is trying to buy, will start selling, deep sell. So it's because of change in price. You understand? So because there is this liquidity in the market, when all these things lose strength or momentum, it will try to gather momentum to start trending. So at times it might want to buy and it will start selling. But your job is to understand what is happening in the market, what happened before, and what is the market trying to do. Okay, so you have to check the past tense, you check the present before you talk about tomorrow. So you talk about, even if it is on a 1 minute time frame, you want to execute 5 minutes time frame, they are all referred as the future. So here I think that anything that is going to break this particular place, it's gonna be a buy signal. So but I'm not going to forget about all these zones that price is going to meet. So as this thing goes on, I need to monitor the market to understand the flow of the market. Even at that, I have my SL. So, and why did I draw this SL? There's a support here. Look at my SL, how I got my SL. Okay, look at how I got my exit point. Like, even if this thing do not buy, what am I gonna do? How much am I willing to stake? You understand? So this is where I got it, this is how I got my my exit. So after I considered, I put out other things in consideration. I did not just use this trend line for this entry. I put other things in consideration before I take this buy. Okay, so but that should be for the inner room. You understand? That should be for my people. So but aside that, trend line works very well. You understand? You have to just put in know how to stake your money, know when to enter the trade. You see how I determine what I'm willing to stake. I came to 1 minute time frame. If you're using the 3 Kings auto support and resistance detector, I said it earlier, it will help you on this 1 minute stuff. You understand? It can help you to get out all this, it can help you to map out all this support and resistance. So on this on my my software. There's a support here. There's a support here. Doesn't mean that it's not gonna break it. You understand? But if there's anything you're going to do things under support and do things above resistance. You understand? So your things, if your stop loss, your stop loss needs to be above resistance zones and below support zones. That is where your stop loss need to be. So, and I have to get the stop loss of this, and this should be it. I have to get the support where the current support is. So I'm willing to risk this. I'm willing to risk something here. My entry is there, so I risk what I risk there, and I draw out my support. I draw out the horizontal green line, this one. Okay, I drew the down one, I drew the up one. So I'm looking at the software to draw this thing out. So I look at the software, I can still draw it out without looking at the software, you understand? But at times, for us that are lazy and we need to be more accurate, so I also use the software to determine if this resistance or support I see here is authentic, is okay. Do we have the same, you understand? So it said yes, so I have to draw it out, and this is it. So I have to put a box in it. I can still change this box color to green. Let's also, this is it. This is for the supports. I can still hold, I can hold it like this. Go to properties so that I'll change the color to something like this so that it will be different from resistance. So I can put it like this. So this is a support zone. So this is the support zone, and you see what price is trying to do? It's trying to trend down to come to the support. You see what it will do in the future. It will come here and it will try to buy here. You understand? Price is trying to target both here. So you see what something is going to happen here, guys. You see this thing? You see this place? Something with, if price is going to hit here, hit support and also trend line together. Price will hit trend line and support together. Any buy that is going to activate here is going to go mad. This is a double support here. This double support here. This is what we called DS here. It's a double support here. It's a double support here. It's a double support, double resistance, DRDS. If you see this kind of thing, man, if price is gonna touch here and form any bullish signal here, it's going to skyrocket. Okay, so this might be the next target of V10. So that is it, guys, and this should be my exit point. So we have to target a high, a previous high, and take our profit from it. So let's go to 5 minutes time frame. As I said before, I was willing to lose $5, $4.6. I was willing to lose it if this thing did not go on well. So and I'm ready to take profits at this. I want to risk $4 to make okay. This is okay. I'm not greedy, but I have to authenticate it with my software to check if this exit point is what I should exit from. So, and that is it. I have to set it this way. You see what I risk, you understand? You see what I stake. I can decide to stake more than this. I can decide to stake more than this and make $100, $1,000 if I wish to. That depends on my pockets. That depends on your pockets, you understand? But first of all, check the PIP, you understand? Use more money. Look at it. Use demo, you understand? Test out some certain things before you invest your life money. So, and that is it today, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you wish, if you're willing to. Make sure you join our group, you understand? We send free signals. I make it rain in a group. Make sure you join our Telegram group, or make sure you join the WhatsApp group. You can just DM and ask for the group, and it will be sent to your email or directly into your inbox. Thank you, guys. This is Mr. BTC Bills signing out, but I'm gonna show us the result of this trade later. My TP, I took my profit. I don't want to be a greedy trader, but believe me, more buys is coming to V10 today. So I took my profit at 6359. I took my profit here. There's a resistance here. That is where I took my profit, and my entry hit TP. You see the sell is coming to test this particular. I drew this trend line here. I drew this trend line. You see this trend line, I draw this one again. You see this, you see the touch here on 1 minute time frame. You see the touch here, and the touch here. So I can decide to still buy here, but I don't have any reason why I should buy here. I should just leave the market, okay? And that is it.